Hey guys, welcome back to Dipswitch Demos. My name is Jackson and today we are checking out the Browne Amplification T4. So here we go, the Browne Amplification T4. Browne amps make pretty much my favourite overdrive pedal, the Protein. Go check out that demo if you haven't already. It's also been on pretty much every board build I've done since then. I've kind of built my whole rig around that pedal. And what struck me when I first plugged that one in is the amount of detail in the overdrive sounds, and you can really tell the time that's been put into each circuit. That pedal in particular, you know, the circuits are relatively classic circuits that we're all familiar with, but it's the detail and the perfection in the sound of that pedal that really stood out to me. And that ethos carries on over to the T4. We have a pretty spectacular fuzz pedal here. It's called the T4 because it is a 4 transistor circuit. What that essentially means to me is that it is a big muff. Or muff inspired circuit. So David Browne, the designer over at Browne Amplification, is a big fan of big muffs, and he has a pretty extensive collection as far as what I'm led to believe, and his favourite is the ram's head, which is a very particular. There's so many different types of big muffs. His favourite is the ram's head, and he's said in a little video on YouTube, maybe I'll link that down below if you want to check that out. He's taken that particular pedal apart, measured it, put it back together, made mods, made clones, over years and years and years of kind of learning the big muff circuit, and he's kind of put all that knowledge into this pedal. He's flattened out the EQ curve a little bit, so that typical scooped big muff sound is flattened out. We have much more mids in this circuit. He's softened up the gain, so it's not as harsh, I guess, and also softened up those high ends, so it works a lot better into a clean American Fender type amp. I haven't been in the past the biggest big muff fan. It's not always the fuzz sound I'm hearing in my head, but this is by far the best one I've played of that type of circuit. It's pretty incredible. There's no dead spots in the kind of controls. The tone knob especially sounds great, whether it's fully counterclockwise or fully clockwise. Same with the sustain or gain knob. All the way down we get some nice lower gain fuzzy tones that I'm really a big fan of, and then turning it all the way up, it just keeps getting thicker and thicker and thicker. Yeah, it's a pretty huge sounding pedal. And really there's not much more else to say about the pedal. It's a great 3-knob fuzz, level, sustain, which is your gain sort of thing, and then a tone knob. Like I said, no dead spots at all. Sounds great in every position I've tried. A ton of volume available as well. This could really push the front end of your amp nicely if you wanted it to. Build quality is superb as well, carried on over from the Protein. I love the little face plates that he does on these. Sweet design choices, simple but effective in my opinion. And yeah, I'm a big fan. I've enjoyed playing it a lot. Like I said, I've not always been the biggest Big Muff person, but this is a lot of fun. Into the front end of my Victory, set up pretty clean but also cranked. Reverb and the kind of cab simulation coming from the Boss Waza tube amp expander. 212 cab mic'd up with a ribbon and an SM57. Going straight to Logic. Switching it up with the guitars a little bit today. I'm going to play my Gibson Les Paul Jr. And I know what you're saying. You want to hear this with different neck pickups. And I was kind of umming and ahhing about what guitar to play. But really that guitar and this pedal, this whole combination was really working for me. So I think you'll agree. This Les Paul Jr., this T4 into the Victory sounds pretty huge. And at the end of the day, it's my YouTube channel. I can play what guitar I like. So there you go. One pickup guitar for a pedal demo. And let's get straight into it. I hope you enjoy the tones. Thanks guys for checking out the video. If you like what you saw, please subscribe and check out some more videos. That would be really cool. If you want to support the channel and myself even further, there's a few links below that you might want to check out. Patreon and things like that really help me out. And yeah, thanks guys, and I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.